Welcome to the channel. My name is a Big Bad Oka. Karibuni sana. Maanze najua hatuonani. Happy new month. Happy new month. Na appreciate kila mtu tumeanza na hii mwezi. I hope all of you mmeweza kufikisha hii mwezi healthy, mko stable, mko sawa. Like your life is just moving forward perfectly. I hope that inakufanyikia and I'll be really happy kama that is the situation. So while I was busy doing my thing, niliangukia video fulani hapa hivi, and this woman is advising men only. Apparently she's a feminist, but she's one of those two soft-spoken feminists. Not wale loud, not those loud annoying ones, those soft-spoken ones. So Mimi, I just want to say I'm sorry for getting lost, and I also want to say thank you for those who still support. Wala na ni DM Instagram, wala na DM X, checking up. I appreciate that so much. So this is the video of the day.
Very good morning to the young men. I rarely advise men because I do not have the authority to tell them anything, but just from a parental standpoint, I want to tell you something because you have reached out. And remember, I am very radical. These are the very things that I teach my son, because the way I'm radical with women is the same way I'm radical with men, and especially my son. The only man I have the ability and I have the right to address is my child. But because you have asked, I'm going to tell you this. Number one, drop the need to be liked. You don't want to be the person who's nice. People say, oh, you're a nice guy, you're such a good guy. You want to be kind, you want to be generous, but by all means drop the need to be liked. In fact, the need for likability, usually it's an obsession for women. Women are the ones who want to sit around people they like, people they love. By all means, don't want to be liked. Drop that need right now. If you're the sort of person who wants to walk around and people say, oh, John, I really like you, you're such a nice guy, drop that need. People will take advantage of you. Women will take advantage of your being nice. Men will take advantage of you being nice. This society is not fair to the people who are nice. Don't expect this world to be fair. That is one. And then two, I want...
Stop rushing. You don't rush here. You only rush when you're with your son out here. Pace ni yetu, sino nakupeleka na pace yetu. And I like that point so much. Why do we crave the need to be liked so much? Why do we need to be liked ile sana? Mbona tunataka tuko in everyone good books? Just remember the South African fan, so I have to do this video in English. Bear with me. But once inaenda tupa Kiswahili hapa na kule, like I just did right there. So, why do we need to be liked so much? Me personally, I used to be that guy. Let me tell you the truth. I used to be the guy who would want to please everyone. Literally, if you were to ask anyone, bro, like 5 people who knew me, and you ask them separately, they will all give you 5 different versions of myself. 5 different versions. One person, but 5 different versions. Because I wanted them to like the version I give them. Mama, the version they showed me, they wanted me to bring, I will bring that version to those people. And I would go home, just be miserable. Most of my life I got to just miserable because I wanted to please people. I thought, for me to be liked, an ogre has to present himself in a likable way so that people can be like, by the way, welcome. Yeah, you can do this with me. You can say, you can hang out with me. Hey, bro, finally, wewe mtu wa maana sana. Bro, big up. There's no one like you. Uko na roho mzuri sana. And where I work, that is the one quote you'll hear the drivers use the most. Unakoga mtu mzuri sana. You're such a nice guy. When they say you're such a nice guy, what happens? What it means is literally they've taken advantage of you. You brought them some business, some business where it's supposed to pay you well, but they do not pay you well. They pay you kidogo and they want you to appreciate that kidogo. So for them to manipulate you to accept the kidogo, what do they say? You're such a nice guy. Unaga maneno mingi. You're just a chill guy. You do not have too much stories. Like you're the perfect guy for taking advantage of you. Taking advantage of you. By the way, me, I already decided I don't want to be liked. I don't like even I don't want to be the hero. I've already said this a million times. And you can just tell with what I do and what I post and the things I say. Clearly, I'm here to offend some people without giving a fuck. That's clearly me. So, me, I don't get why. Why would you present yourself to be liked? That's fucked up. And it's true, Kenya amesema. Women surround themselves with people they like, people they want to hear the things they want to hear from. This is why whenever you ask a woman, like I've done multiple times, invite them to debate you on my thoughts. They are on my my ideas. Have them bring the ideas, may bring mine, we discuss them. They never want that. Because they would rather sit in their echo chamber being told, ta, 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 ta. You go, yeah, and the same happens to some other men too. Mostly in these spaces that we have, they would rather sit in that echo chamber. The moment someone says something opposite with what they want to hear, Ngori. Never want to be liked, never. Be yourself, never fake being someone else so that people can like you. Never. Shit. Number two.
And two, I want to tell you this. Listen and listen closely. This is very radical. Use the patriarchy to your advantage. You were born in a society that was made to see you win. As a man, you're born in a patriarchal society. It's a system that is structured to ensure that you win in all ways. By the fact that you are born a man, you're already born into privilege in one way or the other. You call the shots. You're not out here like women fighting for rights, fighting for fair pay, fighting for opportunities, fighting to be invited to tables, fighting to be invited into rooms. That is something that you already have. So by all means, win. Go out there and win. Be passionate about the things that you love, the things that you desire, and go for them all out. Remove, direct translation, toa. Discard every need that you do have for playing small. Do not play small, which brings me to the third point.
Shut the fuck up. And of course, the feminism had to come out. The patriarchy. What is the patriarchy, bro? You know, they usually use the patriarchy like it's a someone, it's a something that all men have. Bro, in this Kenya that we are right now, this world, let's just say in this world, who's more likely to get more opportunities? Is it a man or a woman? In this world which we are in right now, me, in the social media world, in the content world, who are more likely to get the views and the likes? Is it the men or the women? How much work do men have to put in to get half of what women don't even literally do anything for? How many women do you know they literally just almost dress half naked? Go wiggle, jiggle, something. The next thing you know, follows. I want you guys to go. Kwanza by the kuna udemana ako Instagram. Aki mesojina. Sijui nika ni Electrine, ama Electrid. Literally umstill them. The first time these two women started doing content, story ilikuwa mrija alaka anajiuma hivi. Something mrija anajiuma hivi. Anything, kila kitu ilikuwa mrija. Akachoka ndo story ya mrija akaingia sana story ya mechi. Bro, I remember akikuwa sijui 1,223 followers. Nikoza bitch atoi grow na itakata. Hezi grow na itakataka. Guess what happened? The clothing started getting smaller and smaller and very little. And guess what? The mrija part ilikuwa tu inaendelea. Sai as we speak, kazi jakosea, I saw her last night. Alikuwa 40k. If I'm not shocked right now, sijui kama hata amefika 42 ama 41. Like, those are the people who are kind of winning on the social media world. But the patriarchy arke vinyama demo na reasoningi, it's not fair to all men. It's only fair to a small minority of men. Kama tuseme the patriarchy it's Kenya, and like Kenya iko in patriarchy, the people who are benefiting the most are those people who are in leadership. You know how they have favors in today's yes, anazatolewa like Joho hajafanya kazi sijui for how long, hajaserve kitote, but anatolewa huko because of the patriarchy. We huyu na ule that's you get, they make the rules for us but they break the rules whenever they feel like it. But for us men, when you're born, you're not born to privilege. Men are actually servants of the world. We're servants of the women. How is that a privilege? Fuck off. Anyway, point number 3. Of course, to my demon, they had to speak nonsense.
Third point, make sure that you pursue passion, you pursue your purpose, you pursue power. Stop talking about women. Please do not find yourself in posts in places where you're discussing, women's submission, women this. Back in the day, men used to pursue purpose and passion and power, then women pursue power. Women pursue powerful men. Women, by the way, right now, there are so many women who are out there waiting to be picked by you. I can promise you that there's a woman right now who's learning femininity so that she can learn how to do her makeup, look really nice. She's learning coconut styles so that she can come and impress you, so that she can come and do all of these things for you to pick her. You are the one who women are out there. By the way, sometimes when they say that men are the prize, best believe it, because there are women out here who are going through the most. They want to go and sit in clubs, in bars, in high-end restaurants, so that you, the powerful man, can come and pick them. You can come and show them your car keys to your new car, and you can buy them a few drinks here and there, and you'll have your way with them. There are women who are born into this society for you. There are women who, when you ask them how, a man asks them how high they ask them to jump, they will ask how high. There are women who are born specifically for you. They know that their sole purpose in this world is to take care of a man, is to support him, and is to do his bidding. They will make sure that they forgive you 101 times just so they can keep you, keep your name, have your babies, give you a bloodline. You can cheat, you can, like, use that to your advantage. I told you I'm going to be very radical. Forget about these people who will tell you, oh, by the way, you know, that is not nice. You have to play fair. Women want the world to be fair. You know, and I know that this world is not fair. So stop sitting around talking about women. You say you had that conversation where you're told that great people discuss ideas. Please discuss ideas. Don't sit around talking about people, talking about women, spending and wasting your time talking about women. You go for power. Women will look for you. Women will want you to pick them. Women will stretch themselves around you so that you can pick them. The ones who are not empowered, obviously the ones who are not listening to Nangami. So please, stop sitting around discussing women. That is a very shallow conversation. Go for power, go for purpose, go for passion. Move, be a mover, push the needle. You don't even have to fight yourself to get into spaces, into rooms. You don't have to prove yourself twice for half the effort. The same way women do, they have to prove themselves twice to give just... This society was made to see you win. By all means, if you're a young man, go out there and win. But by all means, drop the need to want for people to like you. People won't like you. Whether you're good or not, they won't like you. Anyway, have yourself a happy Monday. Cheers.
Point. Chase purpose. Chase purpose. Fuck everyone. Chase purpose. Make sure your purpose is your main chick. Make sure your purpose is your wife. Make sure your purpose is your side chick. Make everything about your purpose. Yani bro, chase power. And that is what me I'm trying to do. Out here we are trying to chase power. Power can only be achieved, sadly, if you have money. Remember the previous point where I told you, Peter is a bunch of the leaders we have in our country who can decide, wake up today in the morning and make rules for us. Them themselves, they never follow the rules. So they just make the rules for us, break them for themselves because they are what? Powerful. Power is a great drug. I think power is the best drug ever invented. You get? But guess what? Power can only be achieved through what? Money. Money can only be achieved through what? Purpose. Have a goal and chase that goal every day like your life depended on it. Bazi. Those are really good points. Hiyo ya mwisho, ile ya kwanza ni ya mwisho. Hiyo ingine amesema hapo katikati ni takataka putupu. And notice how she kept emphasizing how there are some women are just made for you. Some women are just like she was almost making fun of women. And there's nothing wrong with women wanting powerful men. For the longest time, women have depended on men to survive. Women have depended on, even up to date, talking about empowered women. Which empowered women? I haven't seen an empowered woman working on the road. I haven't seen an empowered woman working in the mines. I haven't seen an empowered woman doing what men can do. All they want to do is, work in those two nice offices. And I get, where there's like, what's got AC, where there's a fan, where there's a coffee machine, where there's like a dispenser. There. Those type of things is where they believe they're empowered. But they're not moving the society the way society is supposed to be moved. They're not doing the jobs that make society move. But guess who gets to do the jobs that make society move? You and me, the men. Whether she's actually, me apenda you, chase your purpose. I don't know how the society is supposed to make men win, but if you found a way that you're on how you can succeed and how you can win, bro, go for it. 150, 10%, go for it. Do not hold yourself back. And this is the story I wanted to tell you while I finish this video. Where I work, there are these two guys. And these two guys, right? Right now they have power. Why do they have power? because they are almost like they are our superiors. So they might wake up tomorrow and decide, I don't like you. Let me speak to you the way I want to speak to you. If you respond, then the next day you won't come for work. I get. And they might decide, today, let's pay this guy this amount of money. Tomorrow, let's not pay this guy. Let's threaten him. So when we threaten him, of course, you want to work, you want to earn, you want to make some money. So when you're threatened, guess what you'll end up doing? Straightening up your act. And this is what they want. This is what they are doing actually. A bunch of men who never had power. Now they have power. They are abusing their power. They are taking advantage of the poor and the weak. And me, I'm always sitting there angry at myself, asking myself, why do I take this shit? Why? And it goes back to one thing, fear. I'm afraid. I'm afraid to start. I'm afraid to let go where I've already been. I'm afraid of the next step because this, like where I am right now, feels kind of nice because I almost have control over is this, like I can control the situation whichever way I want. But I believe this is not where I belong. I believe I can do better. And I don't like the fact that I'm here thinking I'm in control of my life, but someone else is actually in control of my life. They can decide how to talk to me, how I should respond, how I should feel. And not only that, they can scare me with taking away your job or taking away your livelihood, taking away your purpose. I don't like that shit. That shit annoys me. That shit kills me. And the fact that two losers can decide, like they have the power to decide. We all should be in a position where we decide our own lives, the way we want to live it and the terms we want to live in. But that does not come easy. You'll have to chase, you will have to have a purpose kwanza for those things to now come baadaye. So, that's the end of the video. She had three great points. I like that, but you should listen to her. I actually would want to listen to people like her more to challenge their thoughts, to hear what they're saying. She looks mature. She looks like almost a feminist with a brain. Not like the rest. Any mtu anaongea tu ujinga tu ongea. This one at least she's kind of smart. So this is the end of the video. Now we are back officially. Vizuri. Okay? Enjoy the new month. And let's just see where we go from here. So, peace and love. Big Bad Oge is out and the toxic masculinity is out. Catch you on the next one, man. Peace.